Archangel Michael says, your public social media post is about to go viral for the wrong reason. The screenshot is here. Open to delete it in time. The screen in front of you is not just glass and light. It is a battlefield. And right now, at this very second, a war is being fought over a single image, a single collection of words that is attached to your name. You think you are alone in the room, perhaps the only sound is the hum of the refrigerator or the distant traffic outside your window, but the air around you is thick with invisible movement. Archangel Michael is standing directly beside your right shoulder. He is not resting. His sword is drawn, not to strike you, but to sever a connection that is about to destroy everything you have built in the last 3 years. Listen to me closely. This is not a metaphor. This is a rescue mission. There is a post. It might be one you just shared, one you are about to share, or one that is sitting in your drafts, waiting for that burst of confidence to hit post. Do not let it go live. If it is already up, you have a window of time that is rapidly closing to take it down. The clock started ticking the moment you woke up this morning, even if you did not hear it. Archangel Michael has stopped the algorithm from pushing it to the wrong people for exactly 2 hours. That is your grace period. That is your mercy. But the dam is about to break. You look at the photo or the text and you see a memory. You see a joke. You see a moment of pride. But your enemies, and yes, you have them, even the ones who smile and click like, they see something else. They see a weapon. There is a detail in the background, a reflection in the glass, a document on the table, or a phrase that can be twisted, that you have completely missed. Your eyes were focused on your smile, but their eyes are hunting for your ruin. They are not looking for the good in you. They are scrolling, waiting, hungry for the slip-up. I am speaking to the one who has felt a strange anxiety all week. That feeling that you are walking on eggshells, even in your own home. You check your phone, put it down, pick it up again. You feel like you are forgetting something important, like a stove left on or a door unlocked. That is not anxiety. That is your spirit sensing the trap before your eyes can see it. You are the one who is always the listener, the one people dump their problems on. You carry the weight of your family, your friends, maybe even your parents. You are the strong one. But in the quiet of the night, when the house is still, you wonder, who is strong for me? Who watches my back? I see you. I see the times you have cried in the shower so no one would hear you. I see the dreams you buried because you were told they were too big or unrealistic. I see the specific pain of being the black sheep just because you refuse to follow the toxic patterns of those before you. You pulled away to heal, and they called you arrogant. You set boundaries, and they called you difficult. And now, they are watching your social media, not to celebrate you, but to find the evidence they need to say, see? We told you she would fail. We told you he wasn't who he said he was. This post you are about to make, or have made, is the ammunition they have been praying for to the wrong spirits. Archangel Michael says, the screenshot is already being prepared. There is a person, a specific individual who has access to your feed, who has their finger ready to capture this mistake. They will not confront you. They will not leave a mean comment. That would be too easy. They will take this screenshot and they will send it in a private message. They will send it to your boss. They will send it to your partner. They will send it to that one family member who loves to gossip. They will use it to paint a picture of you that is so distorted, so false, that it will take you years to wash the mud off your reputation. But why? Why you? Because you shine. It is that simple and that terrifying. The light you carry irritates their demons. You walk into a room and the atmosphere shifts. You don't even have to speak. Your very existence challenges their laziness, their bitterness. You have been trying to figure out what you did to offend them, playing back conversations in your head, wondering if you were too loud, too quiet, too much. Stop it. You did nothing wrong but exist as a child of the Most High. The jealousy they feel is not about what you have, it is about who you are. They see the favor of God on your life, and it burns them like acid. This viral moment that is brewing is not for your fame. It is for your shame. It is designed to humiliate you on a scale you have not experienced before. The enemy wants to take your voice. If this post goes viral for the wrong reason, you will retreat. You will go silent. You will hide. And that is the ultimate goal, to dim your light so that the darkness around you feels comfortable again. But the protection is here. The warning is here. You are not reading this by accident. You did not click this because of an algorithm. You were guided here by the hand of Michael himself because you are worth protecting. The timeline is imminent. You have until the sun touches the horizon today to fix this. Do not say, "I will check it later." Later is a lie. Later is where the enemy lives. You must act in the now. Think about the last 3 days. Think about the coincidences. The glass that fell and broke. The call that dropped. The weird look that cashier gave you. The sudden headache that came out of nowhere. These were not random. These were shockwaves from the spiritual battle happening over your name. Your name is being spoken in rooms you have never entered. It is being whispered in group chats you don't know exist. They are discussing your fall. They are planning your exit. And they think they have found the door. That post. That simple, innocent post. It is the key they need. Let me tell you about the serpent in the grass. This is not a stranger. This is someone who has sat at your table. This is someone who has likely hugged you within the last month. They watch your stories within minutes of you posting them, but they never like them. They are the silent observer. You have felt a coldness from them recently, a distance. You ask them, "Is everything okay?" and they smiled that tight, fake smile and said, "I'm fine, just busy." They are not busy. They are plotting. They have been waiting for a moment of weakness, a moment where your guard is down. And when you post without praying, when you post out of emotion, when you post in a rush, you leave the gate unlocked. This post contains a vulnerability. Maybe it reveals a location you should keep secret. Maybe it shows a person you are trying to protect. Maybe the caption can be read in two ways, and the second way sounds like a confession to something you didn't do. The serpent knows this. The serpent is counting on it. Archangel Michael is holding back the winds of confusion, but his arms will not hold them back forever if you do not move. He is a warrior, not a babysitter. He gives you the intel, you must take the action. The urgency is real. I feel a tightening in my spirit for you. The attack is scheduled to launch the moment the clock hits a double number this afternoon. Maybe 3:33, maybe 4:44. The enemy loves to mock divine numbers. They want to turn your blessing into a curse. You have felt like an outsider your whole life. Even at family gatherings, you feel like you are watching a movie that you are not quite part of. You sit there, and you smile, and you nod, but inside, your soul is screaming, "I don't belong here." That is because you were not made for the common path. You were not made to stay in the shallow end. You were made for deep waters. And deep waters have sharks. But you also have a harpoon. You have the power to stop this before it begins. The injustice they are planning is severe. They don't just want to embarrass you, they want to steal your harvest. You have been working so hard. I see the late nights. I see the tired eyes. You have been building something, maybe a business, maybe a new relationship, maybe just a new sense of peace. You are finally getting to a place where you can breathe. And that is exactly when the thief comes. The thief does not rob empty houses. He robs the house that is full of treasure. You are full of treasure. Do you remember that specific door closing in your past? That job you didn't get? That person who walked away? You still think about it. You still wonder, what if? Let me tell you the truth. God slammed that door because there was a fire behind it. He didn't lock you out, He locked you safe. And now, He is about to open a gate. Not a door, a gate. A gate is for big things. A gate is for armies. A gate is for abundance that cannot be measured. But you cannot walk through the gate if you are dragging a scandal behind you. You cannot walk through the gate if your reputation is in tatters because of a careless social media post. This is the test. The enemy wants you distracted. He wants you scrolling mindlessly, posting carelessly, seeking validation from people who do not care about you. He wants you addicted to the likes so you don't notice the knife. Wake up. The validation of man is a trap. The only approval you need is already yours. Archangel Michael is showing me a vision of your phone. It is glowing with a red heat. It is dangerous right now. There is a specific person, a woman with dark hair or perhaps a man with a very distinct scar or mark, who is hovering over your profile. They have a group chat ready. The caption they have written to go along with your screenshot is vicious. It twists your words. It makes you look ungrateful. It makes you look unstable. If that goes out, you will spend the next 6 months explaining yourself. You will lose opportunities that were just about to land in your lap. The contract that was coming? Cancelled. The date that was planned? Cancelled. The loan approval? Denied. All because of a misunderstanding that spread like wildfire. Viral fame is a beast that eats its creator if you are not careful. You do not want this kind of attention. You want influence, yes. You want impact, yes. But you do not want the circus. But here is the good news. The best news. It hasn't happened yet. The dominance of the timeline is in your hands. You are the timeline shifter. By being here, by hearing this voice, you have stepped out of the flow of destruction and into the flow of redemption. The fact that you are listening means the enemy has failed to keep you blind. The blindfold is off. Now look at what is in your hands. There is a reversal coming. A divine reversal. But it requires your participation. You cannot just sit there and hope it goes away. Hope is not a strategy. Obedience is a strategy. Action is a strategy. Archangel Michael says, delete the path to your destruction. This might mean deleting the post. It might mean deleting the draft. It might mean archiving the photo. It might mean blocking that person you have been hesitant to block because you didn't want to cause drama. 'Cause the drama. Block them. Your peace is more important than their feelings. Their access to you is a privilege, not a right. And they have abused that privilege by harboring ill will in their hearts. The exposure of the antagonist is guaranteed if you follow the protocol. When you remove the fuel, their fire dies. When you delete the post, or never post it, you leave them standing there with nothing. They have the caption written, they have the group chat ready, but they have no image. They have no proof. They look foolish. They look empty. And in their frustration, they will turn on each other. That is the promise. When the enemy cannot devour you, they devour themselves. You are about to see a fight break out in the camp of your enemies. You won't have to lift a finger. You will just hear about it. You will hear that the two people who used to gossip about you are now not speaking to each other. You will hear that the manager who tried to sabotage you has been transferred or fired. You will see the table flip. But you must secure your perimeter first. This is tied to the imminent timeline. The shift is happening before the moon reaches its peak. You have to be cleaner than clean. You have to be sharper than sharp. I need you to perform a simple, physical ritual to seal this protection. This is not magic, this is a prophetic act. It is a way of telling your body and your spirit that you are taking command. Go to the mirror. Not the phone camera, a real mirror. Look at your eyes. Really look at them. See the history there. See the survival. Now, take your right hand and place it over your mouth. Hold it there for 3 seconds. This is you sealing your gate. This is you declaring, my words will not be used against me. My image will not be used against me. Then, wash your hands with cold water. As the water runs over your skin, visualize the sticky, dark energy of their jealousy washing off you. Visualize the screenshot dissolving into pixels. Visualize the group chat deleting itself. It is done in the spiritual realm, but you must manifest it in the physical. The reversal is already in motion. The moment you decide to check that post, to scour it for the hidden error, to remove it, you have won. The angels are waiting for your decision. They are holding their breath. The universe respects movement. The universe respects clarity. There is a heavy energy trying to make you doubt this message. A voice in your head is saying, "This is silly. It's just a YouTube video. It's just a coincidence." That is not your voice. That is the voice of the one who wants to catch you. That is the voice of the serpent. The serpent hates exposure. The serpent hates light. Of course, it wants you to click away. Of course, it wants you to scroll to a cat video. Because if you stay, if you listen, if you act, the serpent starves. Do not feed the serpent. You have been feeling a pull to change your life. You have been feeling like the clothes you wear don't fit your spirit anymore, like the conversations you have are too small. That is because you are outgrowing your container. You are ready for the next level. But you cannot take the trash of the old level to the new level. This social media post is trash from the old level. It is a remnant of your need for approval. It is a remnant of your need to say, "Look at me, I'm happy." You don't need to prove you are happy. You just need to be. The quiet power is the most dangerous power. The lion does not have to bark. The lion just walks, and the jungle goes silent. Be the lion. Wait. Pause this video if you have to. What I was about to say is wrong. There is something else. A more urgent truth that I am being shown right now, just for those of you who have made it to this exact moment. I was going to tell you to just delete the post and walk away. But the Spirit is stopping me. The static is clearing. I see something deeper. It is not just the post. It is the device itself. Look at your hands right now. Just look at them. The lines on your palms. They tell a story of struggle, yes, but they were also shaped to receive a blessing that was stolen from you. You are about to take it back. But look closer at the device you are holding. There is a secret within the secret. I spoke of the screenshot. I spoke of the enemy. But I did not tell you the whole truth because I wasn't sure you were ready. But if you are still here, if you haven't clicked off, then you are part of the remnant. You are the chosen few who can handle the meat, not just the milk. Here is the secret: the person who is trying to destroy you, they have already made a mistake. They have already tried to access your account. And in doing so, they left a digital fingerprint. A notification you missed. An email in your spam folder. A login attempt from a location you do not recognize. You thought it was a glitch. It was not a glitch. It was a breach. And here is the terrifying part: they didn't just want to screenshot your post. They wanted to post as you. They wanted to frame you. They have a draft saved in your own account, or a comment they plan to write from your profile, that will destroy you faster than any screenshot ever could. They want to make it look like you said the terrible thing. Like you attacked someone. The urgency just tripled. This is not about deleting a photo anymore. This is about locking the gate before the Trojan horse opens. The one who created this injustice believes they are invisible. They believe they have covered their tracks. They are using a VPN. They are using a fake profile to stalk you. But they made one slip. They logged in once from their home Wi-Fi. And the spirits of justice saw it. You have until sunrise tomorrow, or perhaps just the next hour, to change your passwords. To enable two-factor authentication. To check your authorized devices list and remove the one that says unknown, or the one from a city you haven't visited in 5 years. That is them. That is the serpent coiled in your digital living room. If you do not act, they will pull the trigger. They will post the poison under your name, and then they will sit back and watch the world burn you at the stake. And you will scream, "It wasn't me," and no one will believe you. Because it came from your account. Do you understand the stakes now? Do you understand why I had to interrupt the prophecy? This is not a drill. This is a code red for your destiny. Your attention right now is your most powerful asset. Do not let your mind drift. Do not think about dinner. Do not think about tomorrow's work. Think about your survival. This new information changes the ritual. It is no longer just about washing your hands. It is about severing the cord. The enemy thinks you are asleep. They think you are the same person you were in high school, naive, trusting, easy to manipulate. They are banking on your ignorance. They are betting on your laziness. They are laughing right now, thinking, "She won't check. He won't notice." Prove them wrong. Shock them with your awareness. When you change that password, when you lock them out, it will be like a door slamming in their face physically. They will feel a jolt of panic. They will know that you know. And that fear will paralyze them. This is the power of the pattern interrupt. We have broken their rhythm. We have stolen their surprise. Now, the element of surprise belongs to you. Prophetic signs are beginning to manifest around you. Because you have received this secret, because you are now awake to the deeper plot, the universe is going to confirm it to you. Watch for the number 111 or 1111 in the next hour. It is a sign of alignment. It is a sign that the firewall is going up. Watch for a sudden silence from a usually noisy person. The person who texts you too much will suddenly go quiet. That is the spirit of confusion hitting them. Watch for a physical sensation of heat in your hands or the back of your neck. That is the mantle of protection settling on you. It is the armor of Archangel Michael. You are not the victim here. You are the victor. But a victor who does not fight is just a spectator with a sword. Pick up the sword. The claim must be made. You must announce to the spiritual atmosphere that you are aware and that you are off limits. Type, "The source is mine," to activate this divine claim with the universe. Do not just think it. Type it. The act of typing it is the physical bridge between your mind and reality. It is you signing the decree. The source is mine. The source of my reputation. The source of my income. The source of my joy. It belongs to me, and I will not let a thief touch it. Type Amen.